There are two things in Ghana which are going to make the prices of building materials go up like crazy. And in this video, we are going to tell you what those two things are and how you can avoid your building project coming to a halt because of the increase in building materials coming up next. Now, the first factor which is going to greatly increase the price of building materials is the price of fuel in Ghana. Between the months of July to August, the price of fuel has been increased close to 4 times, with fuel moving from about 11.9 to currently 13.50, and everything shows that the prices of fuel are going to continue to increase. Why? Because on the global market, the price of fuel has increased by over 11%. And so Ghana being a net importer of fuel, there isn't much that we can do about it. And you know, fuel plays a very important role when it comes to the overall pricing of building materials, because most of the materials are either being moved from the ports to local distribution centers, or you purchase materials, you need to transport them to site, etc. And fuel generally tends to be a driver of inflation in any economy, because most of the time goods need to be transported from one place to the other. The cost of transportation is what generally affects the cost of materials and goods like food. We are going to be expecting a price increase in cement, which we've already started seeing, and then a price increase in iron rods. Did you know that in Ghana every year we import about $3 billion worth of iron rods? That's crazy. Meanwhile, we have iron, we have so many minerals and natural resources in Ghana, and we are not able to produce or manufacture the quantity that we want. And that is what brings me to the second point, which is going to increase the prices of building materials, which is the dollar rate. Again, Ghana imports almost everything within the building or construction industry, including the raw materials for the production of cement, iron rods, doors, sanitary ware, kitchen cabinets, almost everything. The things you use for your interior decoration, about 90% of them are manufactured outside of Ghana. And so we are very heavily reliant on imports. And this generally tends to make our cedi very unstable, and the exchange rate keeps going higher for the dollar, because most of the time we use dollars to buy items. Now the dollar rate is also increasing. Fuel is going up, dollar rate is going up. It means building materials are going to go up. Like I promised, I'm going to show you how you can avoid these two factors affecting you too negatively on your own building project. Now the first thing you can do is to purchase your materials in bulk. Let's say you want to build a wall, 100 by 70 wall for your house, right? Today you're going to need about 100 bags of cement for the block work, the columns, and then the plastering. Just imagine, today it's selling at about 94 Ghana cedis. We are told it might get to 100 Ghana cedis very soon. So what do? You purchase them in bulk, or you can enter into a contract agreement with a merchant close by and tell them that what you are going to do is you are going to be paying for it now, and then whenever you need it, they come and distribute it to you, or they come and supply it to you. What that will do for you is that if you don't have like a storage shed, or you don't want to worry about cement expiring or the increase in cement prices, etc. 1, the cement is kept at the merchant location. 2, you only bring the quantities that you need at any point in time in your building project. And 3, it protects you against inflation, because you are giving them upfront money which they can use to run their business. Again, you can purchase your iron rods in bulk, because if you store your iron rods optimally, they are not going to rust. They can be there for months and you can use them whenever you need them. Let's say you purchase your cement, you purchase your iron rods. Obviously you need blocks for your wall as well. Now on the blocks, you can do this. You can either get like a cheaper material like bricks, or you can get the Sandcrate blocks. If you wanted blocks, today you can get 5 inches hollow blocks at 6.50 Ghana cedis, and the 6 inches at about 7 Ghana cedis. If you wanted solid blocks, you can get the 5 inches at about 7.50 Ghana cedis, and the 6 inches at about 8 Ghana cedis. I was able to get some at around 7 Ghana cedis. Obviously, you need to negotiate a lot when it comes to purchasing blocks for your building project. Now, if you wanted nails, 3 inches and 4 inches nails are selling between 85 to 100 Ghana cedis per box of 3 inches and 4 inches nail. If you wanted sand and stones, today they are selling between 1,800 to 3,500, depending on the cubic capacity of the truck which is going to deliver the sand or stones to your building project, and how far away they are going to fetch the sand or stones. You get it. Again, those are items or materials materials that you can keep for longer durations. You can purchase them now so that the cost of transportation doesn't increase the price to almost 4,000 cedis for you, and then you are losing about 500 Ghana cedis. Next, if you wanted wood, you can get the 2x2 for about 35 to 45 Ghana cedis, a 2x4 for about 55 to 65, 2x6 for about 80 to 120, and then the boards for 120 to 190 Ghana cedis. And if you want iron rods for your building project, you can get a ton of iron rods selling between 7,700 to 7,800 Ghana cedis, right? And for mild steel, you can get the 10 millimeters selling for 6,400 Ghana cedis per ton, the 11 millimeters selling for 7,700 per ton, and the 20 millimeters about 7,800 per ton. Now, if you wanted the individual prices, then the 10 millimeters is selling at 35.60 Ghana cedis, 12 millimeters at 61.60, the 14 millimeters at 81.10, the 16 millimeters at 110, and the 20 millimeters at 143.40 Ghana cedis. Again, let us know how much it costs you in your local area to purchase a ton of mild steel iron rods. Now, if you wanted high tensile iron rods, a ton is selling at an all-time low of about 9,800 Ghana cedis. Again, this is why you need to purchase them in bulk. And so you can get the individual pieces, 10 millimeters at 73.20, 12 millimeters at 106.80, 16 millimeters at 188.60, and the 20 millimeters at about 297 Ghana cedis. Now, if you want cement, today you can get Jata 42.5 hour grade cement selling at 96 Ghana cedis. So it has moved from 94 to 96. Gasem 42.5 hour selling at 94. Simaf 32.5 hour, which is still selling at the lowest price throughout the year, 71 Ghana cedis. And Dangote selling at 96 Ghana cedis. So like I mentioned, these prices are probably going to go to close to 100 Ghana cedis. So buy it in bulk. Another tip is for you to purchase your cement and get a professional to use them to mold blocks. And when you mold the blocks, you definitely make some savings on that. We spoke about how you can use these materials for your fence wall. And so click this video where we go into details on the bill of quantities and labor for a 100 by 70 fence wall if you want to build it in Ghana. See you on that video. Thanks, Bebre.